Hello, everyone. Hello, Salty, Khaled, Sinvertes. Welcome to the Normandy. Last time in episode 6. Yeah, I'm keeping track of all your decisions. Because reasons. Last time we did the Firewalker DLC. We're led into a trap onto the collector ship because the elusive man is an asshole. We learned assault rifle weapon proficiency, and for Garrus's loyalty quest, we heard Sidonis' story, but allowed Garrus to mercy kill him. Garrus is now loyal. Khaled, the reason why they named the game series Mass Effect is after the Mass Effect phenomenon. Thanks to Element 0, you can change or establish a field that changes any given object's mass, which normally you can't do. You can change their weight, but their mass always stays the same. But through a Mass Effect field, you can alter its mass, which allows you to do things you normally can't. Which I think is kind of interesting. But anyway, today we're going to recruit tali'zorah Vasnima. Then we're going to do the loyalty quest Old Blood for Morden and Rite of Passage for Grunt. Both of those are going to be on Tachanka. And if we have time left over, we'll do this guy's loyalty quest. I don't know. Who cares? Anyway, first, let's start talking to people. And there's only one person we can actually talk to, and that's Garrus. Because everyone else is going to be whining about how we haven't gotten to the loyalty quest yet. Meh, 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 meh. It's like, bitch, I'm busy. But yeah, there will be some major important decisions that happen today. Decisions that very well could end up screwing you out of the gilded ending if you fuck it up. I will not tell you what those decisions are until after you voted on them, because I don't want to mess up your voting or influence the voting. But I will tell you that if you want, you can consider this entire playthrough a dry run, because we will redo it after Carolina's legendary playthrough. And I will allow you to make some changes. Fix some wrongs. Like not having Ruthless in Mass Effect 1 be a thing.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Sure, just killing time anyway. I wanted to thank you again for your help with Sidonis. Whatever happens with the Collectors or the Reapers or whoever else comes after us, I know you'll get the job done.
You actually think we'll find something worse than Collectors or Reapers?
I like to expect the worst. There's a small chance I'll be pleasantly surprised.
I really like the red iris with the purple, the red pupil with the purple iris there. Well, let's put it this way, Salty, you'll know, if you pay attention to the context, you should be able to figure it out. But for the most part, when I do give you guys choices, it's either for story flavor or it is important. But you might want to just assume that every choice I'm giving you is going to be important. You have trouble paying attention at all. Well, that's not my problem.
I couldn't do this without you, Garrus.
Sure you could. Not as stylishly, of course. It's strange going into a suicide mission on a human ship.
But I will tell you this.
People don't prepare for high-risk operations the way Turians do.
Assume all choices at the end of a loyalty quest are going to be important. Hello, Sly. You just lurking? Well, you can also make choices if you want, Sly, but you know it's up to you. Not as stylish. Yeah.
I thought you'd be used to high-risk operations on human ships. I mean, think about trekking Saren to Ilos.
Sure, but that was quick. We raced out, landed, blew up some
Very
gas,
funny
and saved
salt.
the galaxy. This time we've got Miranda and Cerberus and that AI all telling us what we're up against. I think I preferred blind optimism.
Honestly, Garrus, what do you think our chances are?
Honestly, the Collectors killed you once, and all they did is piss you off. I can't imagine they'll stop you this time. But an unmapped area, advanced technology, and the Collectors. We're going to lose people. No way around that. Not a happy analysis, I know. Don't worry. I won't spread it around. And I'm with you regardless.
Garrus always has our back.
Do you ever regret leaving CSEC or the Turian military?
Not for a minute. When it comes down to it, Shepard, I don't think I'm a very good Turian. When a good Turian hears a bad order, he follows it. He might complain, but he knows his place. I just don't see the point in staying quiet and polite. Not when the galaxy is at stake.
That clip. Okay, I have to watch this clip. Hold on. Oh my god. Colette. That's pretty good, actually. I like it. Is she doing worse? No, I don't think she's doing worse.
How do Turian crews get ready for high-risk missions?
With violence, usually. Turian ships have more operational discipline than your alliance, but fewer personal restrictions. Our commanders run us tight, and they know we need to blow off steam. Turian ships have training rooms for exercise, combat
we've
scenes,
been
even full
doing
contact
more
sparring.
Renegade.
Whatever lets people
Paragon.
work off stress.
You mean Turian ships have crewmen fighting each other before a mission?
It's supervised, of course. Nobody's going to risk an injury that interferes with the mission, and it's a good way to settle grudges amicably. I remember right before one mission, we were about to hit a Batarian pirate squad. Very risky. This recon scout and I had been at each other's throats. Nerves, mostly. She suggested we settle it in the ring.
I assume you took her down gently?
Actually, she and I were the top-ranked hand-to-hand specialists on the ship. I had reach, but she had flexibility. It was brutal. After 9 rounds, the judge called it a draw. There were a lot of unhappy bettors in the training room. We ended up holding a tiebreaker in her quarters. I had reach, but she had flexibility. More than one way to work off stress, I guess.
Alright, so here's the big moment. You guys voted for it.
It sounds like you're carrying some tension. Maybe I could help you get rid of it.
I didn't think you'd feel like sparring, Commander.
What if we skipped right to the tiebreaker? We could test your reach and my flexibility.
Oh, I didn't. Never knew you had a weakness for men with scars. Well, why the hell not? There's nobody in this galaxy I respect more than you. And if we can figure out a way to make it work, then... yeah, definitely.
Yep. Power play move from Piper right there. How about we skip straight to the tiebreaker? Oh, I love it. And that just shit-eating smirk. It's so great. I haven't played all the romances in Mass Effect, but I've played a lot of them. I think the only ones I haven't done are Thane, Ash, the two Mass Effect 3 exclusive ones. So that'd be Trainer and Cortez. Oh yeah, and Taylor, because he's... who cares? But Garrus Vakarian's my favorite. Followed shortly by Tali. Speaking of Tali, we're gonna go pick her up. Never knew you had a weakness for men with scars. Piper's like, Garrus, have you seen my scars? Exactly. Now, as you can see from the previous... since the last time we played, I spent a lot of time exploring the shit out of everything. Except for this. This is Arrival. We don't do that until the very end. So, we don't have to do any exploring. We can just go straight to the missions. Why? I wasn't far. Okay, here we go. I just did what is known as a pro streamer move and hit the wrong button instead of... But your first decision of the day. This will determine... Yeah. Determine our squad. For this mission, because we have 2 loyalty quests, we'll figure it out, but... Yeah. Professional. Yeah. Starting to wonder if Sly is more of a hopeless romantic than Raz is. Sly has me beat in that department because he actually has a real-life relationship. I don't. I will be forever alone. Let's see here. That means nothing. Unless you count Carolina as a romantic interest. You and May are both hopeless romantics. Aw, that's so sweet. Alright. Yeah, I haven't met the right woman yet. I know she exists, it's just... woman or woman. I'm only looking for one. Alright. First pull is up. Do you want, for squad member 1, biotic, a tech, or a combat squaddie? I understood that reference. Because we have multiple loyalty quests going on this time, I will sub out the appropriate squaddie when we get there. So you guys will just have to choose the 2 that aren't going to be the... Oh wait, we're going to get... Never mind. For 50-50, combat and tech. Alright, so... Since it's a tie vote... biotics are just going to be out. So your first squaddie will be a combat operative, and the second squaddie will be a tech operative. So for combat, do you want Garrus, Grunt, or Zaid? Let me just... Yeah, okay. We haven't gotten the fourth one yet. So far, Garrus has the lead with 1 vote. Oh wait, no, it's Grunt that has the lead with 1 vote. My apologies. Then Zaid for another vote. So, screw the mate. We're gonna go with Dark Shepard or Tank Baby. I can understand Tank Baby because Tank Baby is Tank Baby. And we all love Tank Baby, but... I mean... I don't get the... Okay, there's the Grunt love. I just don't understand the Zaid love. Alright, so... And next, for our techie, we have Morden and Kasumi. And we'll be getting our third techie this mission. Tali'zorah Vasnima. Voted Said for the memes. Of course you did, Sly. Alright, 2 votes for Morden, 1 vote for Kasumi. Morden is probably the better pick. Just because his power loadout complements Sentinel, or complements Shepard's better than Kasumi's does. Also, it is a good idea to... He's not quite a cub yet, so it might be a good idea to have him on... Okay. Morden Solus. Sure, put that there. Heavy. Solarian Scientist. Shields, or... we want shields because he doesn't have any. Well, that's encouraging.
Somewhere in these ruins. There is considerable geth activity and an environmental hazard. Solar output has overwhelmed Hastrom's protective magnetosphere. Exposure to direct sunlight will damage your shields.
It will damage the shields, however, it won't actually kill us. Because we are made of sterner stuff than bugs. Although, Grunt will be completely fine because Grunt has armor, not shields.
Solar radiation is affecting shields. Unpleasant.
So we'll fight from the shade, but no hiding.
Yeah, see? Morden is taking shield damage, whereas Grunt's like, I don't give a fuck. Grunt doesn't want to disappoint his mommy/battle master. Mama Bear Shepard cannot be disappointed.
Emergency log entry. Begin from here. I've
dropship! Big one!
He's alive.
Okay, good. We do have overload. Didn't know that Mass Effect can get wholesome. Mass Effect can get both lewd and wholesome. That's why I love the series. Alright. It's a game for all ages.
This should come in handy.
Pistol damage. The yin and yang, the ass and baby. Please don't put ass and baby in the same sentence in that context. I mean, if you're referring to baby as a pet name, then by all means. But an actual baby, please don't put the two words in the same sentence. FBI, open up! Bam, 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 bam.
Not difficult.
Alrighty. Yoink.
Shellbreaker, do you copy? Can't send a dropship towards Up 2. tali'zorah secure, but we need backup. We're bunkered up here. Can you send support? Up 1, this is squad leader Calbreaker. Come in, over.
This is Commander Shepard of the Normandy. I'm afraid I don't see any Quarian survivors here.
Wait. Shepard. Inspector Tally worked with? Oh, don't know why you're here, but right now any organic is a welcome sight. Patch your radio into channel 617 theta. We're on a stealth mission, high risk.
Baby grunt. You did spell it right.
Found us. They got us pinned. Can't get to our
In
ship.
English,
Can't transmit
both
data
forms
through
of baby
radiation.
are spelled the same way. They just have completely different meanings depending upon the context.
What's the status of your team? How many of you are left?
We were a small squad, dozen Marines plus the science team. We're down to half strength now. Made the synthetic bastards pay for it.
English is crazy that way.
What brought you this deep into Geth-controlled space?
You're asking the wrong person, Shepard. I just point and shoot. Something about the sun. It's going bad faster than it should. Some kind of energy problem.
Okay, I know I hear the death screams of your allies and comrades over the radio, but I need to play 20 questions before I do anything.
Any idea where the Geth came from?
One of their patrol ships found us. Dropships started raining Geth down on our heads before we could get off world. Systems under Geth control. We knew they made planetary sweeps periodically. We hoped going low emissions would hide us.
Do we have to worry about the Geth sending in reinforcements?
I don't think so. Their patrol ship hasn't lifted off again. The radiation blocks all off-world communication.
How are you holding up? We can be there in a few minutes.
Take it slow and careful. Direct sunlight fries our shields all to hell. We're bunkered down at base camp across the valley. I left
ASMR
tali'zorah
death
secure,
screams.
sheltered, and doubled back to hold the choke.
Wow!
Getting Tally out safely is our top priority. If you can extract her, we'll keep him off you.
You got confirmation that the Geth haven't reached Tali yet?
Affirmative. Left my best men with her. When you get here, you can talk to her on the comm. Every Marine on this rock is sworn to protect tali'zorah. As long as one of us is still drawing air, she'll be safe.
You're gonna throw your life away for research?
Negative. I give my life for the migrant fleet, all the difference in the world. I'm no tech expert, Shepard. I'm a Marine. They tell me to shoot. I shoot. They said to protect Tally and the data. You get him out safe. I've done my job.
Hold position. We'll hit their back ranks.
Wait, watch your ass. We got a dropship coming in.
Well, they're dead. And now they're even deader.
Grab the demo charges in the buildings nearby. Use them to clear a path.
Shepard, I have scanned the area and located the demolition charges in the break aforementioned.
Put it on my radar.
Done. You need both sets of charges to clear the rubble.
Okay, so that's not as big a gap as I thought.
Incoming!
Watch your ass. Which ass do you mean? There's multiple ass shots. It's like Grace Mary and its bridges. The bridge is down! Which bridge are we talking about? We've got like 12. I am bulletproof! Yoink.
We need a core sample to get a timeline on the rate of radiation increase, but our equipment keeps dying on us. Shepard once used a mining laser to clear some rubble back on Therum. Maybe I can do something similar with demolition charges.
Ah, our little baby girl's all grown up, blowing stuff up. Beautiful.
One down.
Do the trick.
Trouble!
Yeah, this new SMG, the Tempest, it is bullet hose.
It's next to impossible to get accurate solar measurements.
Has no accuracy, but hey, that's what the rifle's for.
This sun
Damn it, I hate when the bullets clip into the geometry.
They're through my shields!
See? The shields are overloading, but I'm not taking any health damage. Right. Out of my way. Yoink. Yoink. Yoink.
Heading to left. Flank them from that side.
On my way. He'll hydrate.
Excellent. Should be enough. Have to move quickly. Large impact radius.
Open the door!
I'll take it.
Architecture. Old buildings before Geth uprising. Fascinating.
Why do we care?
Our ancestors walked these halls with uncovered heads. The sun must have been normal back then. So much space. Walls of stone. It's amazing. I wish my friends could see it. I wish Shepard were here.
Hey, I am here, Tali. It's alright.
tali'zorah to base camp. Come in, base camp.
As much fun as the Tempest is, I much prefer the Locust. This Locust gives me range and power.
Hello? Is anyone there?
Tali, it's Shepard.
Shepard? I'm not complaining, but you show up at the strangest times. What are you doing in the middle of Get Space?
Because Tali is Cub,
I was in the neighborhood. I thought you might need a hand.
we would be
Thanks for
doing
coming,
this anyway.
Shepard. It means a lot to hear your voice. Call Rieger and what's left of the Marines got me into the observatory. From where you are, it's through the door and across the field. I got the data I needed and I'm safe for now, but I've got a lot of Geth outside.
What is this research you're after?
It's about this world's sun. It's aging faster than it should. I can tell you more about it once we've got fewer Geth shooting at us.
Would it help if I brought in the Normandy?
Doubtful. These buildings are centuries old. If you bring down heavy fire, this whole place could collapse on us.
Is anyone else still with you, or are you alone out there?
Rieger had a team of Marines covering me when I ran for the observatory. At least some of them are still alive. I can hear them firing at the Geth outside.
It looks like somebody sealed the door against the Geth, and the console's damaged. Can you get it open on your end?
Let me see. Yes, I can do it. Here. Should be unlocked now. Be careful, Shepard, and please do what you can to keep Rieger alive.
Alright, so there will be a decision about Cal Rieger that I'll have you guys make later on this mission. Age Sun is not... Nope, this plan's on a one-way trip to hell.
They've seen us.
But we'll be long gone by that time. Oh, shit.
Drone disappeared. Some sort of cloaking field.
One more. Quick. One more.
Okay. Let's go after that prime. Ow!
Now.
Ruben Dark's sun fades.
Change weapons.
Use your damn Tempest. Aim, you idiot. No, I refuse!
Neutralized. Next.
Americans don't aim. We use area of effects. Yo-yo! Starscream's bullying me. I don't like it. No fun. Well, shit.
Colossus. Problematic.
Get down.
This is why I follow you, Shepard. Big things.
Headed for combat.
Oh, yeah.
Over here! Get to cover! Squad leader Cal Rieger, Migrant Fleet Marines. We talked on the radio before that dropship arrived. I still got no idea why you're here. This ain't the time to be picky. Tally's inside over there. The Geth killed the rest of my squad, and they're trying to get to her. Best I've been able to do is draw their attention.
Alright, so before I go through the dialogue anymore, I'm gonna let you guys make a decision. This is a rather important one, so you'll be getting 3 minutes for it. This is Cal Rieger, the only one of Tally's squad left alive. Tally did ask us to keep him alive, if we can. And at the end of this dialogue tree, we have the option of ensuring his survival or risking it to help out our own situation. So I'm gonna let you start the poll. If he survives, he could help us later on in the game. If he dies, well, basically he will die making sure we get fire support for that big thing. So it's a potential short-term gain if we sacrifice him versus a long-term gain if we save him. The choice is yours and yours alone. This is great. He's our Shepard. If they can't do it, the Reapers win. So far, the vote is 4-1 to protect. Mommy, don't leave someone behind. Now, the reason why I put in Tally's request and possibly die is I don't think Piper would actually care if Cal Rieger survives or not, but because Tally specifically asked us to save him, and Tally is Cub, I think that would factor into Piper's decisioning, which is why I put it in on the vote. So, if Piper decides to save Rieger's life, it isn't for Rieger, it's for Tally. That's her thinking of it. Or at least how I'm going to justify it. Alrighty, we have about a minute left. There's 10 people in the chat, so mathematically, sacrifice could still come up. Oop, 5-1. Dialogue choice, yes. No, there is a timer. In the poll, but for dialogue choice, no, there is no timer. That's why I'm doing it now, because when we actually do make that decision, there is a timer. Meanwhile, we have this nice picture of Shepard just like staring, and Calriger's like, "What? Are you gonna say something?" Remember, thinking is a free action. All right, we are protecting Calriger.
Are you sure she's still alive?
The observatory is reinforced. Even the Geth will need time to get through it. And it's hard to hack a door when someone's firing rockets at you. The Geth are near platoon strength, but the Colossus is the worst part. It's got a repair protocol. Huddles up and fixes itself. I can't get a clear shot while it's down like that. I tried to move in closer, and one of the bastards punched a shot clean through my suit.
How bad is your suit damage?
Combat seals clamped down to isolate contamination, and I'm swimming in antibiotics. Geth might get me, but I'm not gonna die from an infection in the middle of a battle. That's just insulting.
I like Calriger. I want to recruit him for myself. Can we get him too?
What can you tell me about the battlefield?
Right side's got a catwalk with a sniper perch. You could wreak some havoc from there. None of my men made it past the Geth. The middle's got cover, but the damn Colossus has a clear shot at you the whole time, and you've got Geth coming in from both sides. The left gives you some cover from the Colossus, but your ass is hanging out for the Geth. That's how I got shot.
Any ideas on how to deal with the Colossus?
Standard protocol with armature-class units is to sabotage the shields and whittle it down, you know? Kill it with bug bites.
You're only allowed so.
But the repair protocol blows that plan to hell. You
Damn
try
it.
to wear it down, it just huddles up and fixes itself. So whatever we do has to scrap that bastard fast. Probably means getting up close, past that cover.
We need to get to Tali. Got any ideas?
Just one! I'm not moving so well, but I can still pull a trigger, and I got a rocket launcher that the sun hasn't fried yet. You move in close. I'll keep the Colossus busy, maybe even drop its shields. With luck, you'll be able to finish it off.
Okay, so I could have advanced the dialogue to this point. This is the choice, so we're gonna tell him to say no, stay
You've done
down.
enough, Rieger. You don't need to throw your life away.
Wasn't asking your permission. My job is to keep Tali safe.
We don't have enough people on our side for you to take one for the team. Stand down.
I'm not gonna stand there while you run into enemy fire. They killed my whole squad.
And if you want to honor your squad, watch my back. I need you here in case they bring reinforcements.
All right, Shepard. We'll do it your way. Hit him for me. Keep us alive.
Incoming.
Wait!
Alright, that was a lot of Paragon points, but
Making contact.
for family, right? And we've already proven that Shepard's trying to walk away from Ruthless. So it works. We're going left. Keep cover from the
I'll put them down.
Colossus.
Killed that one. One down. We'll end it quickly. inflammable. Forget which. Just oh! Oh!
Kaboom!
Kill next.
Colossus is dead. Didn't need the missile launcher after all.
Just a second. I locked the door to keep more Geth from getting inside. There, that should do it.
Normally I need the missile launcher. Alright, let's grab everything we can. Because if they give me free stuff, I am taking it. Yoink. Alright. Got all the freebies.
Just let me finish this download.
Yoink.
Thank you, Shepard. If not for you, I would never have made it out of this room. This whole mission has been a disaster. I wish I'd joined you back on Freedom's Progress, but I couldn't let anyone take my place on something this risky.
A lot of Quarians lost their lives here. Was it worth it?
I don't know, Shepard. It wasn't my call. The Admiralty Board believed the information here was worth sacrificing all our lives for. I have to believe that they know what's best.
Yeah, but I
I
asked
didn't
you.
ask what some admiral thought. I asked what you thought.
A lot of people died here. Some of them were my friends. All of them were good at their jobs. That damn data better be worth it. The price was too high.
What can you tell me about your research here?
Haystrom's sun is destabilizing. Back when this was a Quarian colony, it was a normal star. It shouldn't change that quickly.
Any idea what's destabilizing the sun?
If I had to guess, I'd say that it was dark energy affecting the interior of the star. The effect is similar to when stars blow off mass to enter a red giant phase. But Haystrom's sun is far too young for this to be natural.
It looks like I just saved your mission. Maybe now your people will let me steal you from my mission.
Just let me transmit the data from a secure channel. Then I can leave with you. And if the admirals have a problem with it, they can go to hell. I just watched the rest of my team die.
Maybe not the whole rest of your team, ma'am.
Rieger, you made it.
Your old captain's as good as you said. Damn Colossus never stood a chance.
Tally's coming with me. I hope that's not a problem.
Not as long as it's her choice.
It is. Thank you, Rieger.
I'll pass the data to the Admiralty Board and let them know what happened. She's all yours now, Shepard. Keep her safe.
Level up. Recruited tali'zorah for the team. Though loyal to Shepard, tali'zorah's antagonism towards Cerberus necessitates observation. Also sending recon units to examine Geth activities in case Haystrom activities on Haystrom provokes action. We got the Tempest submachine gun, the assault rifle, heavy pistol damage. We got monies, iridium, and other things.
Cerberus saw footage of you in action, tali'zorah. We're looking forward to having you on the team. Your engineering expertise will really benefit the mission.
I don't know who you are, but Cerberus threatened the security of the migrant fleet. Don't make nice.
That's why you're here, Tali. I need people who aren't Cerberus. People I can trust.
I wasn't part of what happened to the migrant fleet, but I understand your distrust. I hope we'll get past that as we work together.
I assumed that you were undercover, Shepard. Maybe even planning to blow Cerberus up. If that's the case, I'll loan you a grenade. Otherwise, I'm here for you, not for them.
It's all I'm asking, Tali.
Remember, Shepard, these people thought enslaving Thorian creepers and Rachni was a good idea. I'll be in engineering.
Don't forget to introduce yourself
forgot.
to Edie, the ship's new artificial intelligence.
Taylor, if looks could kill, you'd be dead, and I would be laughing. So because Tali was originally a member of the Normandy crew, the original Normandy crew, like Garrus, I'm giving her, or granting her, automatic cub status. I hope that's okay with everybody. What a fuck. I'm also going to record your in-game choices for that mission. Then that. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and research some things. See if we can. Got assault rifle damage. Love that. Assault rifle accuracy. Love that even more. Pistol damage like that. Pistol armor piercing. Alright.
I had a wonderful chat with your friend Tali. She's not what I expected from her psych report. I like her.
Well, yeah.
Tali's a good friend. We've been through a lot together.
And there's more to come. Anyway, how may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
Alright.
Yes, Commander. Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
So, unread messages. Transfer request approved. From Admiralty Board, Migrant Fleet. Commander Shepard. Per tali'zorah Vasnima's request, included with her data delivery from Haestrom, the Admiralty Board has approved her transfer to your command. She's been informed that additional duties to the Migrant Fleet may still be necessary on occasion, but has been given extended leeway to determine when her mission with you is considered complete. The choice was hers, but your role as de facto captain during her pilgrimage may have caused her to be more susceptible to your requests. The Admiralty Board trusts that you will treat your new crew member with the respect due an honored member of the fleet. Should any harm come to her due to negligence on your part, this board will take severe and appropriate reaction. Admiral Rael Zora, Migrant Fleet Admiralty Board. Oh, so we just got the if she gets hurt, I'm gonna kill you letter from her dad. Fun!
So the Collectors were once Protheans, repurposed by the Reapers. What a sad end.
Makes you wonder if the Keepers on the Citadel were once something different.
It's great to see Tali on board, Commander, just like old
that's
times. It is her, right? I mean, because with the mask, it's... never mind.
It's her.
I assume everything's going well up here?
Good for now. Fractured my thumb on the mute, but I think I made my point.
Alright, so
That's
that
it for
ends
now.
this.
See you, Commander.
Alright, we leveled up. But we need 2 more points in order to get Overload to its final form. So we're going to hold off for now. So now we can talk with 2 people, Garrus and Tali. Also, Scry, I already mentioned this to the rest of the chat, but I'm granting Tali automatic Cub status because she was a member of the original Normandy crew. And she hates Cerberus more than we do. Also, she's just fucking adorkable, so... I was here for that, just looking. Alright. I did not know this. Let's do quick rounds with Garrus and Tali.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Yeah. I've been thinking about what we talked about. Blowing off steam, easing tension. I've never considered cross-species intercourse. And damn, saying it that way doesn't help. Now I feel dirty and clinical. Are we crazy to even be thinking about this? I'm not... Look, Shepard, I know you can find something a little closer to home.
I don't want something closer to home. I want you. I want someone I can trust.
I can do that. I'll find some music and do some research to figure out how this thing should work. It'll either be a night to treasure or a horrible interspecies awkwardness thing. In which case, fighting the collectors will be a welcome distraction.
I love
so,
Luffy.
You know, a win either way.
Yeah, hydrate.
You know, Garrus, if you're not comfortable with this, it's okay. I'm not trying to pressure you.
Shepard, you're about the only friend I've got left in this screwed-up galaxy. I'm not gonna pretend I've got a fetish for humans. But this isn't about that. This is about us. You don't ever have to worry about making me uncomfortable. Nervous, yes, but never uncomfortable.
And that right there is why I love the Garrus Shepard romance. It's wholesome and adorable.
So when should I book the room?
I'd wait if you're okay with it. Disrupt the crew as little as possible and take that last chance to find some calm just before the storm. You know me, I always like to savor the last shot before popping the heat sink. Wait. That metaphor just went somewhere horrible.
It's also full of accidental innuendos and unintended lewd. It's got everything you could want in a romance.
I'll let you get back to work.
Right. Because I'm in a great place to optimize firing algorithms right now.
Piper just looks smug as fuck. Yes, she does! You know me. I like to save the last shot before popping the heatsink. Wait, that metaphor went somewhere absolutely horrible. I'm just gonna stop talking now. Best romantic line ever. Alright, now we talk to Tali.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
Is the new Normandy giving you any trouble?
Please, Shepard, I'm a Quarian. Give me a chunk of scrap metal, a circuit board, and some element zero, and I'll have it making precision jumps. I was worried about working with Cerberus engineers, but they know what they're doing, and they've been very polite.
Well, partially because they're not actually Cerberus. I mean, they joined Cerberus, yes, but they don't know what the hell's going on. They just did it because of me. They joined me.
How's the Normandy running?
Say what you will about Cerberus. They know how to build ships. The Normandy's running even better than before. I don't know if it can stand up to a collector attack, though. I'm researching some ideas that might help.
Can you do anything to give the Normandy an edge over a collector ship?
Definitely. With the right supplies, I can fortify our shields. The collectors cut through the Normandy's barriers immediately last time. My upgrades might give us a better chance.
Alright, so this is the last absolutely necessary Normandy upgrade for this suicide mission. Combined with the gun, or the Thanax cannon that Garrus gave us, and the Silaris armor that Taylor gave us, the Cyclonic Shield Tech will allow us to get to the, those three upgrades will allow us to get to the Collector base completely intact. So we're gonna grab it. Meaning, we will land at the Collector base in the start of the suicide mission with a full stacked deck. After that, whether or not they live is your guys' problem.
Can you do anything to give the Normandy an edge over a Collector ship?
My shield fortification will help, but I don't think there is much more I can do.
Have you got time to talk?
We didn't really have time to chat while taking out Geth on Haestrom, did we? I can't believe so many people died. Thank you again for getting Rieger out alive. All for data about stars blowing up. I hope the Admiralty Board gets some use out of it.
Have you heard any word about Cal Rieger? Did he survive his injuries?
He sent me a message. It looks like he'll make a full recovery. Anytime you get a suit puncture, it's a matter of luck. Rieger got out with a relatively minor infection.
Tell me about the fleet's Admiralty Board.
It's one of two major political powers among my people. The admirals make decisions related to defense or needing immediate action. They also handle major criminal charges, like treason. The other political power is the Conclave, a group of representatives from each ship. They make most of our laws and fleet decisions.
Any news yet on the data you sent?
I'm not likely to hear anything for a while, or on an unsecured channel for that matter.
Calm down, Floof.
Having any trouble settling back in on the Normandy?
I like the quiet. I miss the old faces, though. Presley,
We haven't gotten to the
Engineer
suicide
Adams,
mission yet.
all of them. It doesn't seem right having Cerberus in charge of this ship. Are you sure working for them is the right thing to do?
I caught some tension back on Freedom's Progress and again when you first came aboard. What happened between Cerberus and the Quarians?
They attacked one of our ships, the Edena. It seems they were attempting to kill or control a young human biotic who was on the fleet. I don't really know the details. I do know that Cerberus made an enemy of the Quarian people.
Does it look like they're pulling the strings, Tali? I'm not working for them. They're working for me.
So you ordered the listening devices and tracking beacons that are all over this ship. I know you need resources to fight the Collectors, but be careful, Shepard.
Piper ain't an engineer. She just shoots things.
I fully expect them to betray us at some point, and we'll be ready.
I'm glad to hear that, Shepard. Just let me know how I can help. For now, I should get back to work. Thanks for coming by.
Alright. Time to go to Tachanka. Well, first let's check our reputation. We're at 3 full bars of Renegade. And working on our 4th. And we're almost at 2 bars of Paragon. God damn it, Floof. Stop eating the bird.
Off the gravimetric profile. But engines are good to go. A rebalance and stillborn coefficient is
Or you're trying to say that you're hungry. God damn it, Floof. Of course you have an emo for cooking. Panic biscuit. Alright. On to Tachanka. We have 2 loyalty quests here. We're gonna try and get through them both. But first we'll do Mordens. Then we'll do grunts. Alright, I'm gonna lock us in with Morden for the first run. Because this is going to be his loyalty quest. He needs to be here. So, squad mate 2. Since we have a new squaddie. Well, actually, she's tech. She can't come along for this mission. So, biotic or tech. Or combat, actually. But Tali can come along on Grunt's loyalty quest. Floofy the fiery burp didn't even let it cool first. Floof is always the think first, or not think, but do first, think about it later. Alright, looks like we're going combat. You guys don't like the biotics. I mean, we do have biotics of our own, so it's not a detriment, but... Interesting. Alright, so combat. Zaid, Garrus, Grunt. Floof can handle the heat. Alright, so who is our combat op for this mission? Zaid, Garrus, or Grunt? Of the three, Garrus has history with the leader of Tachanka, or Clan Erdnot, which is where we're headed. But tank baby, all right. Who's the person next to Kasumi? That is Jack. She is a biotic. Basically, think of Jack as the Mass Effect version of Wolverine in the Weapon X program. Yep. Tank baby. Alright, so we'll hold off on those. Save their points for their loyalty powers. And I don't want the Tempest, I want the Locust. Okay. If he's still streaming by the time we're done, we can guide the raid there. If anyone else has any other ideas for Guide the Raid, I don't believe Guide the Raid is a single use per stream. So you can make your other suggestion and we can vote on it afterwards.
Stop right there.
Oh, this is wonderful.
The clan leader wants to speak with you. Keep your running pet on a short leash. Get him the raid soon or put him down.
Just let me by. I have business to take care of.
Alright. Now there's some things we can actually buy here.
Erdnot clan reports use weak encryption. I see references to a captured Solarian in the logs of the Chief Scout.
Good. Talk to Scout then. Or Chief. Either one acceptable.
Also, I have been unable to access local medical records. I suggest asking the local clan leader for assistance with Grunt's problem.
Were you around when the female camps and the children over last night? No. You don't want...
Good Baron.
Pet the creepy alien doggy.
Greetings, human. My name is Ratch. Have a look at what I've got.
What do you have in stock?
Most of it's food and drink that's toxic to humans. Rincall's a local favorite. Don't try to act tough, it'll tear your insides apart.
He's not joking. Rincall hits aliens like ground glass.
Otherwise, I've got weapons, scrap, and whatever food those pie jocks don't steal. Which isn't much. Take a look at my kiosk over there if you want to buy something.
What the hell is a pie jack?
Off-world vermin. Humans say they're like monkeys. They come in and steal food, Rincall, whatever they can get their on. We started using the man instead.
So they use heavy artillery to kill monkey rat. I want
Good
in.
shot. Maybe I can help out with the pie jacks.
Feel free. You can use the console out there to control the guns. Make a dent in the pie jock population, and you get a discount. Good luck with that.
I should go.
Suit yourself.
One of the children enters from the right. Yeah, my eyes, I
Think you actually had a first... Watch it, human! Let's see what the human can do.
Oh, shut up. Kill for rats. Shoot the pie jacks. Now, these things fire slow, but they have a pretty good splash radius. I find this more relaxing than I probably should. The trick is to aim just in front of them, so they run right into it. Success! Two for one. Why the eyes be red? Because, it's my scarring. since we didn't heal the scars, the renegade choices we make cause the scars to not heal properly. The more Paragon stuff we do, the better they heal. Alrighty.
Eyes straight ahead.
None of the Pyjaks got through. Therefore, we get a discount.
We played tackle with Aaron. I lost half seeing those vermin roasting in the heat from an explosive shell. I swear it was glorious.
I didn't do that for my health. Let's talk payment.
You have a lot of skill with those cannons. I'm not gonna argue. I'll give you a discount at my store. Anything you want, you buy at cost.
I should go.
Suit yourself.
Alright, Pyjak meat. Since it doesn't cost anything, why not? Heavy weapon ammo, we want that. Nothing else really, okay. Here you go, Varen.
Looks like Gur's finally found someone to follow around.
Now, whenever we're on the Tachanka Overworld hub,
every time someone
we have Urs following us around.
Should I ask the female clan for right of parentage?
We have our own pet Varen.
You know you started, son. That's enough.
Alien doggo. Yep, there he is.
Step back. My Varen is hungry.
Don't touch anything.
Should you be in here?
Who are you?
I am Fortak, Lord High Researcher in matters scientific for Clan Urdnot, and I don't have time to answer your inane questions.
How many humans does the clan leader allow to walk freely among the Urdnot?
Not very many. It begs the question of why you are here.
I earned the right to walk among you. Want to see how I did it?
Oh, very well. But if you get in the way of my research, I will see you ejected.
You must be working on something important.
I was building the biggest, best offensive ordnance yet. A real ground pounder. But the new clan leader wastes my time with frivolous research. Crop genetics, medicinal improvements. We can buy that stuff from the Solarians.
Solarians created genophage, I've heard. Still trust them with medicines and agriculture?
Yeah. What else can the Solarians do to us at this point? It's not like they can make us even more infertile. Actually, wait, forget I said anything.
What are they gonna do? Just completely remove our balls? Wait, no, don't say anything!
Sounds like the new clan leader has some very different ideas on how to lead the Krogan.
If you want to know more, talk to him directly. He's my leader. I'll not say anything else about him.
I take it you're a scientist.
I used to be a scientist. I designed weapons. Now my genius is wasted on frivolous things. Things that don't explode. My predecessor said no one would understand the true worth of my work. As I pulled my blade from his chest, I knew he was telling the truth.
Not exactly what I would call effective academic peer review.
I don't care what you call it. We value the will to use what we create, not just the ability to create it. We don't count success until the ground shakes in response.
Enjoy your research.
Yes, move along.
Alright, what has he got for sale?
This should
Rifle
come in
damage,
handy.
That's useful. Biotic damage, that's useful. Pistol damage, that's useful. And shotgun damage. Okay. He's cleared out. Alright, now to talk to... Hello, Urs, hello.
Things would last longer if they didn't hit every crater. One wrong step, Shepard.
Alright, let's talk to the clan leader.
Halt. You must wait till the clan leader summons you. He is in talks. You know what tradition demands. Clan Erdnot must respond. Your reforms will not go unopposed. You risk appearing weak.
Hey,
at a critical
Rex!
time. Shepard.
Good enough?
Rex!
Excuse me.
Out of my... Shepard! My friend. You look well for dead, Shepard. Should have known the Void couldn't hold you.
Looks like helping me destroy Saren and the Geth has worked out for you. Glad we didn't have to kill each other on Vermeer.
You made the rise of Erdnot possible. Vermeer was a turning point for the Krogan, though not everyone was happy about it. Destroying Saren's genophage cure freed us from his manipulation. I used that to spur the clans to unify under Erdnot. You abandoned many traditions to get your way. Dangerous. Big one spoken to.
Hers is in the way.
I'll drag your clan to glory whether it likes it or not.
Hers is in the way.
Now, Shepard, what brings you here? How's the Normandy?
Destroyed in a collector surprise attack. I ended up spaced.
Well, you look good. The benefits of a redundant nervous system.
Yeah, humans don't have that.
Oh, it must have been painful then. But you're standing here, and you've got a strong new ship.
It must have been painful then.
Us against the unknown, killing it with big guns. Good times.
Sounds like you've got big changes ahead for the Krogan.
We are making a neutral ground where all clans are welcome. Fertile females can be shared among clans. We will strengthen the race as a whole. You threaten everything that makes us strong. It will not last. Maybe. Until then, you're lucky to be a part of it.
What do the women of Clan Erdnot think about this plan?
It was our female clan leader's idea. The neutral area is safe, and it encourages more female clans to ally with us. Attacks on Erdnot now endanger the females of all clans. Even clans that want to see me dead will defend Clan Erdnot.
I mean, it's sound tactics.
What's so important about maintaining individual clans?
Every clan has different customs, rites of passage, rules of behavior, battle songs, all unique. That diversity makes us great. No clan, not even mine, was meant to survive on its own.
Erdnot is the leading clan. Doesn't that make your culture primary?
For now. But every clan has its unique assets. The best tacticians are Erdnot. Chorgal has the longest breeding line. Gatatog holds the oldest settlement. Others have their own strengths. We keep going how we are. The clans will end up as craters under nuclear haze. Even Erdnot. We need to rethink. Restart.
This sounds ambitious. How's it gone so far?
Better than I'd feared. Worse than I'd hoped. It can't continue. You are going against what makes us strong.
Sounds like you're not making friends.
Traditionalists like Uvenk are chained Varen, always fighting, guarding their pathetic stick in the ground. When the smoke clears,
It makes it
I
even
can
funnier
plant
that
a
it's
flag
voiced
on
by
their
Worf.
corpses and rally the rest around a new Krogan hub.
Sounds like you're counting on a lot of bloodshed even after you unite.
It will be slow, but I won't change what we are. Krogan are judged by the strength of our enemies. Our worst insult is to say someone's not worth killing.
Blood for the blood gods.
I hope that works well for your people. But back to the reason I'm here.
We don't often allow aliens to do business on Tuchanka, but you're an exception.
You're almost as crazy as me. You're like my sister.
I'm looking for a Solarian. He was captured by the Blood Pack and brought here.
My scout commander can direct you. He's probably near the perimeter running target practice. Don't take too much of his time. I need a constant watch on the other clans.
We'll get to Grunt later. Let's focus on
I need to
Morden
go.
right now.
We'll go over this another time.
Watch yourself, Shepard. Tuchanka isn't safe and homey like Theros and Ilos.
Yeah, because those planets are safe and homey.
One more win in the pits, and not... What do you want, human? You're crowding my hump.
So you're in charge of Urdnot's scouts. Why waste your time shooting at vermin?
Ammunition is the one thing we're not hurting for on Tuchanka. As scout commander, I have to set an example. Plus, the little bastards get into food supplies if their numbers get too high. Can't have that.
You see a lot of action around here?
Enough. Varen here and there, and snakes in any of the water safe enough to drink. Rex has made ceasefire agreements with some of the clans, but I still have to patrol, keep them honest.
Thanks for the information.
Whatever. Look at them run. Ah!
No, shit. I didn't want to do this. Fucking hell. There's no way to get out of it. Maybe if I just fire everything. Alright, there we go. I meant to re-talk to the scout commander, but I hate it when those two choices are right there next to each other. You lose! Fool, I wanted to lose.
What do you want, human? Rex told me to be polite. He didn't say you were going to talk to me.
I'm looking for a Solarian. The Blood Pack captured him and he was last seen around here.
I heard about that Solarian. Poor bastard. If it's Blood Pack, then Clan Weirlock has him. Sent one of my scouts to check it out, but he never reported back. Guess they got him, too. Chief told me to give you one of the trucks. Just follow the highway to Weirlock's base, if you've got the quads to deal with him in the Blood Pack.
Alright. We're on to Morden's loyalty quest. We have to find a Solarian that was part of his old STG team. Rescue him and extract. Also, kill the Blood Pack. It's not a primary mission objective, but we serve the blood gods and they want blood. We haven't done enough of that lately. Also, at the end of this loyalty quest, there will be an important decision you need to make. Just like there was at the end of Tali's recruitment mission.
Enemies inbound. Clean hit.
Actually, I won't need overload, so I'll go throw. There. Actually, you know what, Grunt? Use your shotgun.
Change weapons.
You won't need it. You won't need a rifle. Hey, the pistol. Give me the locust. More blood for the blood packs. Oh god! Give me your health. Give me your blood.
Hostile to the left. Should do the trick.
A real man's weapon.
Lost shield.
Yeah, right on your
No, I haven't fully healed yet, but I got that armor. This is why Sentinels are hard to kill. Armor! Oh no, my armor died. I resummon it. Fuck you. Sap the lifeblood of your enemies.
Not difficult.
Incinerate! Boom!
Yeah. Shit, run. Now you're worthless.
Shields have failed.
Ow. And that. Okie dokie.
Repurposed Krogan Hospital. Sturdy, built to withstand punishment. That body, human. Need to take a look. Sores, tumors, ligatures showing restraint at wrists and ankles, track marks for repeated injection sites. Test subject. Victim of experimentation.
I don't suppose there's a way to tell who this poor bastard was.
No tattoos or ID. Maybe slave or prisoner, maybe merc or pirate. Irrelevant now. Clearly part of Krogan tests to cure genophage. Humans useful as test subjects. Genetically diverse. Enables exploration of treatment modalities.
Experimenting on humans? That kind of crap is what makes Cerberus start to seem like a good idea.
Never used
And I
humans
hate
myself.
Cerberus.
Disgusting. Unethical. Sloppy. Used by brute force researchers, not thinkers. No place in proper science. Krogan use of humans, unsurprising.
Well, did you use Krogan subjects?
I imagine you had to do some live subject testing while developing the new genophage.
No, unnecessary. Limited tests to simulations, corpses, clone tissue samples. High-level tests on Varen. No tests on species with members capable of calculus. Simple rule, never broke it.
Okay.
What can you tell about their experiments from looking at the body?
Position of tumors suggests deliberate mutation of adrenal, pineal glands, modifying hormone levels, counterattack on glands hit by genophage. Clever.
Do you think they're close to curing the genophage?
Can't say. Need more data. Conceptually sound, though. Genophage alters hormone levels, could repair damage with hormonal counterattack.
How are humans more genetically diverse?
More variable. Peaks and valleys, mutations, adaptations, far beyond other life. Makes humans useful test subjects. Larger reactions to smaller stimuli.
I know we can look much different from each other, but Asari have a wide range of skin tones.
No, ignore superficial appearance, down to genetic code. Biotic abilities, intelligence levels. Can look at random Asari, Krogan, make reasonable guess. Humans, too variable to judge. Outliers in all species, of course. Geniuses, idiots. But human probability curve offers greater overall variety.
So basically what Morden is saying is that humans are genetically chaos. Let that sink in.
Now we've got 2 reasons to shut this place down.
Focus on Malin. Too late to help the dead.
Door.
I am the speaker for Clan Werlock, Offworlders. You have shed our blood. By rights, you should be dead already. But Werlock Gold, the Chief of Chiefs, has ordered that you be given leave to flee and spread the message of our coming.
If I flee, I might trip over the dozen Krogan I killed to get here. I think I'll take my chances.
You killed our youngest and weakest human.
More
They were
chaos
not
for the
worthy of
kids.
remaining near our glorious work. Inside, you will find only hardened, blood-packed veterans, tempered by savagery and war, and dedicated to one goal. The Solarian will cure the genophage, and Clan Werlock will spread across the galaxy in a sea of blood.
Appears they discovered Malin's work. Unfortunate.
If you care about the future of Clan Werlock, you'll hand over Malin. Now.
When we cure the genophage, Werlock Gold will rule all Krogan. The Krogan rebellions will become...
You talk too much.
See? The human cannot hit a simple target.
Wasn't aiming for you, dumbass. Woohoo! Explosion!
The blood pack will obey me! Fire! Kill them, you sacks of crap! I'll put them down! Going to incendiary!
Did you? Keep them back.
Alright, that was fun. Yeah, never talk to Shepard when standing over incendiary pipes. Because Piper will just shoot it.
Lab's likely through there. Can smell antiseptic. Hint of dead flesh.
Just get us there.
Yoinky. Pop up. Yoink.
Active console may contain useful data. One moment. Genetic sequences. Hormone mutagens still steady. Protein chains, live tissue, clone tissue. Very thorough. Standard treatment factors. Avoiding scorched earth immunosuppressants to alter hormone levels. Good. Hate to see that.
Most people wouldn't be so casual about developing a sterility plague, Morden.
Not developing, modifying, much more difficult, working within confines of existing genophage, 100 times the complexity. Errors unacceptable, could cause total sterility, malignant tumors, could even reduce effectiveness, worse than doing nothing. Had to keep Krogan population stable, 1 in 1,000, perfect target, optimal growth, like gardening.
Pretty it up however you like. You're talking about murdering millions.
No, murdered no one. Altered fertility, prevented fetal development of nervous system. Have killed many, Shepard. Many methods. Gunfire, knives, drugs, tech attacks. Once with farming equipment, but not with medicine.
You're saying you were working just as hard to keep their population from falling?
Yes. Eradicated Krogan. Not difficult. Increased mutation to degrade genetic structure further. Chose not to. Rachni extinction tragic. Didn't want to repeat. All life precious. Universe demands diversity.
See, here's the problem with the genophage. And why it is actually going to be killing the Krogan. The Krogan have an insane natural birth rate. They're like rabbits in that regard. But they need that high birth rate because there is so hostile to life, about half of them don't make it to it. Second, the Krogan temperament is only the strongest survive, and they thrive through conflict. So another half remaining population is lost through attrition. Now, if you alter that fertility rate, where less Krogan are dying, or less Krogan are even being born, the attrition starts to outnumber the number of Krogan being born. That is why Krogan are going extinct.
What was it like working on the genophage modification project?
Best years of my life.
Exactly, Foof.
Wake up
High
with
birth
ideas,
rate, low
talk
life
over breakfast,
expectancy.
experiments all morning. Statistical analysis in afternoon, run new simulations during dinner, set data runs to cook overnight. Laughter, ego, argument, passion, galaxy's biggest problem, massive forces thrown at us. Got anything we wanted.
Do you keep in touch with your old team members?
No. All changed with deployment. Made test drop on isolated Krogan clan, hit rest of Tuchanka when results were positive. End of project. Separate ways. Watching it end, watching birth rates drop. Personal. Private. Not appropriate for team.
Sounds like you were pretty important. How'd you go from that to running a clinic on Omega?
Wanted to heal people. Good use of last decade. Something easy. No ethical concerns. Understand rationale for modified genophage. Right choice. Still. Hard to sleep some nights.
Now, the only upside to being a Krogan is if you can survive the attrition from your race and the attrition from your planet, you can live to a millennia, naturally. But only about 10% of Krogans actually make it that far. So, go figure.
How can you agree with using the genophage, Morden? Look at what happened to Tuchanka as a result.
State of Tuchanka not due to genophage. Nuclear winter caused by Krogan before Solarians made first contact. Krogan choices. Refuse truce during Krogan rebellions. Expand after Rachni wars. Splinter after genophage. Genophage medical, not nuclear. No craters from virus. Damage caused by Krogan, not Solarians, not me.
Well, yeah. Now they're fighting over the one valuable resource that Tuchanka has. Fertile females.
The effects on Tuchanka are still your responsibility. You upgraded the virus that kept them in barbarism.
Krogan committed war crimes. Refused to negotiate. Turian defeat not complete. Krogan could have recovered, attacked again. Conventional war too risky. Krogan forces too strong. Genophage was only option. Krogan forced genophage. Us or them. No apologies for winning. Wouldn't have minded peaceful solution.
So if the Krogan banded together and formed a united government, you'd welcome that.
Yes, United Krogan saved Galaxy, destroyed Rachni. Genophage not punishment, simply alters fertility to correct for removal from hostile environment.
Now, Morden does have a point. Genophage was the only way to stop the Krogan rebellions, because they were bent on taking over the world, or not just the world, the galaxy, and because only Tuchanka is that hostile that they need that high birth rate, they basically can have an unexhaustible supply of reserves. So, at the time, deploying the genophage was the correct tactical solution. So we have ourselves in a catch-22.
We're not gonna find Malin staring at consoles. Come on.
First, we're gonna hack this. The question that we have now is...
This might be useful.
Is keeping the genophage around doing more harm than good? And if so, should we cure it? Alright, Scry. Have a good one.
Dead Krogan, female. Tumors indicate experimentation. No restraint marks. Volunteer. Sterile Werelock female willing to risk procedures. Hoped for cure. Pointless. Pointless waste of life.
I didn't expect you to be disturbed by the sight of a dead Krogan.
What? Why? Because of genophage work? Irrelevant. No. Causative. Never experimented on live Krogan, never killed with medicine. Her death, not my work. Only reaction to it. Goal was to stabilize population. Never wanted this. Can see it logically. But still unnecessary. Foolish. Waste of life. Hate to see it.
I didn't think you'd had much direct contact with things like this. Did you come to Tuchanka after dropping your plague?
Yearly recon missions. Water, tissue samples. Ensure no mistakes. Superiors offered to carry it on. Refused. Need to see it in person. Need to look. Need to see. Accepted as necessary. See small picture. Remind myself why I run a clinic on Omega. Rest, young mother. Find your gods. Find someplace better.
I didn't expect spirituality from you, Morden.
Genophage modification project altered millions of lives, then saw results. Ego, humility, juxtaposition, frailty of life, size of universe. Explored religions after work completed. Different races. No answers. Many questions.
Sounds like you were trying to deal with your guilty conscience. The doctor who killed millions.
Modified genophage project great in scope. Scientifically brilliant. But ethically difficult. Krogan reaction visceral, tragic. Not guilty, but responsible. Trained as doctor, genophage affects fertility, doesn't kill. Still, caused this. Hard to see big picture behind pile of corpses.
Can you really just rationalize it all away? How do you justify it?
Wheel of life. Popular Solarian concept. Similar to human Hinduism in focus on reincarnation. Appealing to see life as endless. Fix mistakes in next life. Learn. Adapt, improve, refuse to believe life ends here. Too wasteful. Have more to offer. Mistakes to fix. Cannot end here. Could do so much more.
So Morden is going through a crisis of... essentially a crisis of faith. Intellectually, he's rationalizing his work. But emotionally, he's racked with guilt.
If you need this much soul-searching to get over it, maybe the genophage was wrong.
Had to be done. Rachni wars, Krogan rebellions, all pointed to Krogan aggression. So many simulations. Effects of Krogan population increase. All pointed to war. Extinction. Genophage or genocide. Save galaxy from Krogan. Save Krogan from galaxy.
So you're willing to sterilize a species based on the evidence of a few simulations?
Yes, millions of data points, years of arguments, countless scenarios, all noted Krogan fragmentation as dangerous, no unified culture to support repopulation. Would have been war, Turians and humans destroying Krogan utterly. Genophage was better, saved lives.
Look at the dead woman, Morden. It doesn't look like you saved her.
No, it doesn't. Worked with available data. Only option. No other possible. Doesn't matter.
All right. Piper may be a renegade, maybe a warrior, but I don't even think she would be okay with an extinction of an entire race. Especially a race that has one of her best friends in it and her tank baby. Who are you?
You killed the Blood Pack guards.
Not Blood Pack, not member of Clan Werlock. Wrong clan markings.
I'm a nerd, not scout. Werlock guards got me. Brought me here.
You don't look so good. Are you injured?
They gave me things. Injections, mostly. Sometimes gas made me sick. Fever, aches. Can't keep food down. They're fixing the genophage. I'm making a sacrifice for all Krogan.
Do you need help getting out of here? You should be clear to the exit.
You don't understand. I'm not too sick to leave. I have to stay. They're curing the genophage. They're gonna make it all better. They have to keep doing the tests.
Caution, Shepard. Patient unstable, susceptible, brainwashed.
Why do you want them to keep doing the tests?
This is my fault. I got caught. Wasn't strong enough. Not good enough. This is the best I can do. This is all I can do. I'm not big enough to have a real shot with the females. I'll never have kids of my own. But if I help undo the genophage, then I'm mattered.
You got a bruised ego. You got caught and beaten, so you tell...
That's not true. I need to stay. They're gonna cure us all.
You're not a real Krogan. When a real Krogan gets knocked down, he gets back up.
I did. I got back up every time they hit me. So many times.
You're lying there right now like a Vorcha grubbing in the mud. You gonna just lie there, Vorcha?
Screw you, human. Nobody says that to me. Nobody keeps me down.
Damn right they don't. Now get back to Herd Knot and report in. Go. Go!
Nicely done. Fortunately, subject is unlikely to be contagious.
Yep, Drill Sergeant Nasty. Works every time.
Shepard, I'm detecting crates ahead that are holding unstable materials. A misplaced shot could cause a significant explosion.
Or a weapon. Through Krogan armor.
Misplaced shot. I believe you mean well-placed shot. Exactly, Morden. Get a little closer.
Should do the trick.
Oh, you hurt me. Give me your help.
Charging!
Alrighty. Like that. This is gonna be a long stream today. I apologize for that. But hey. These are important things we need to get done.
Of course. Simple enough.
Oh no, more content. Whatever shall we do? Exactly. Bye-bye. No worries. But I don't think we'll get time to, Jacob Taylor's loyalty quests. Oh no. Who cares? Because it's Jacob Taylor. Nobody cares about him. Nobody even remembers him half the time. Suffer for our amusement. Thank you, Floof. It's always nice to have a shill in the audience. You're a heckler. Alright, we are coming up on the important decision for this mission. Actually, I think there's two. But we'll get to that when we get to that bridge.
This looks interesting.
Ooh, more heavy weapon ammo. Always love that. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and get the pull prepped and ready to launch. Alright. Okay, first I'm going to save because I don't know if this first choice is going to be timed. And I don't know when to deploy the pull. So, saving here in case I fuck it up.
Malin, alive, unharmed. No signs of restraint, no evidence of torture. Don't understand.
For such a smart man, Professor, you always had trouble seeing evidence that disagreed with your preconceptions. How long will it take you to admit that I'm here because I wish to be here?
He wasn't kidnapped. He came here voluntarily to cure the genophage.
Impossible. Whole team agreed. Project necessary.
How was I supposed to disagree with the great Dr. Solus? I was your student. I looked up to you.
Experiments performed here. Live subjects, prisoners, torture and executions. You're doing?
We've already got the blood of millions on our hands, Doctor. If it takes a bit more to put things right, I can deal with that.
You honestly think the experiments you did here are justified?
We committed cultural genocide. Nothing I do will ever be justified. The experiments are monstrous because I was taught to be a monster.
Morden, did you ever perform experiments like this?
No. Never taught you this, Malin.
So your hands are clean. What does it matter if the ground is stained with the blood of millions? You taught me that the end justified the means. I will undo what we did, Professor. The only way I know how.
The ends justify the means. Where have we heard that one before?
What happens if the genophage is cured and the Krogan expand again? That will be on your head.
We justified this atrocity by saying the Krogan would cause havoc and war if their population recovered. But look at the galaxy. Batarian attacks in the Traverse, Geth attacks in the Citadel. Is this a more peaceful universe? The assault on your Eden Prime might never have happened if we had let the Krogan recover. We'll never know.
How would a Krogan population explosion have done anything to stop Saren and the Geth?
An increased Krogan population would have forced the Council to take steps, likely involving colony rights in the Traverse. The Turian fleets would be vigilant for any military activity in the area. They might have stopped the Geth at Eden Prime.
Supposition. Impossible to be certain.
Don't you see? We tried to play God and we failed. We only made things worse, and I'm going to fix it.
You talked about killing, but the genophage isn't lethal. It only affects fertility rates.
Krogan fight over fertile females. They become mercenaries or pirates because they see no alternative. They would be thriving in a cultural renaissance now had we not decided that this is what they deserved.
Inaccurate. Krogan population resulted in war. Simulations were clear.
At the time, yeah, the simulations were clear. That was because the Krogan had no unifying. They were fragmented. Largely because of the genophage.
Why work with Clan Weyrloc? And how did you access the genophage data?
The data was easy to obtain. We all still had clearance. We were heroes. All I had to do was ask. As for the Weyrloc, they were the only clan with both the resources and the commitment.
Urdnot has a larger camp than Weyrloc. Why not use them?
Urdnot Rex is too soft. He wasn't willing to do the experiments I needed. It's Urdnot's loss and Weyrloc's gain. Their clan will be the first to recover from the crime we committed.
Alright, so now is the time for the poll. Morden is planning on killing Malin. We have the decision to intervene and either spare Malin or let Morden take the shot. But it is time, that's why I'm giving you the poll now. Do we let Morden take the shot, killing the mad scientist? Or do we spare Malin to prevent Morden from being a killer? Essentially killing in anger. This is more about Morden than it is Malin, by the way. And I'm going to take a spare Malin vote as we are leaning towards making Morden a cub. You have 3 minutes to decide. Let your voice be heard. Ooh, tie game right now. 2-2. I've got the quarter ready. But we got 14 people in the chat. 4 votes cast. There's at least 10 more that can make their voice known. Can't vote twice. Yeah. Got about, I want to say, 40 seconds. It looks like the coin is going to go ahead and cast its tiebreaker. All right, tiebreaker. Heads, we kill him. Tails, we spare him. Tails. We spare Malin. Only because that way Morden won't have to kill him. Won't become a murderer.
Malin clearly doesn't need rescuing. What do you want to do?
Have to end this.
You can't face the truth, can you? Can't admit that your brilliant mind led you to commit an atrocity!
Unacceptable experiments. Unacceptable goals. Won't change. No choice. Have to kill you.
Wait. You don't need to do this, Morden. You're not a murderer.
No. Not a murderer. Thank you, Shepard. Finished, Malin. Get out. No Weirlock left. Project over.
Aren't you worried that he'll start his research again?
No. Locking this unit. Special Task Group can cut access to old data. Could start from scratch. Decades of work, though. Didn't teach you everything I knew.
What if he talks to more Krogan? Tells the public about the modified genophage project?
Special Tasks Group good at covering tracks. No proof. Weirlock willingness to work with Salarian, unusual. Other Krogan will kill him.
You heard the professor. Get out before he changes his mind.
Where am I supposed to go, Professor?
Don't care. Try Omega. Can always use another clinic.
The Krogan didn't deserve what we did to them, Professor. The genophage needs to end.
Not like this. Apologies, Commander. Misunderstood mission parameters. No kidnapping. My mistake. Thank you.
Don't worry about me, Morden. How are you doing?
Should have killed him. Wanted to. Easier than listening. Easier for him, too. Experiments indicate how far he's fallen. Expected it from Krogan. Not one of mine.
Maybe you'll remember that the next time you're discussing the ethics of the genophage.
Yes. So many variables. Stress responses. Impossible to truly predict. Something to think about. Malin's research. Only loose end. Could destroy it. Closure. Security. Still valuable, though.
Alright, this is the second major decision. Malin's data. It is valuable and it will allow a jump starting if we ever decide to cure the genophage, which back in Mass Effect 1 we did kind of promise Rex that we would try and cure the genophage to get him to back down. On the other hand, that research was, or that data was gotten essentially through atrocities. This is the stereotypical German World War II science with the Dr. Mengele thing. However, there is a fallacy in this one. None of the German medical data, as I use so many air quotes around medical, actually led to any significant development. They were just mainly sick, sadistic, I don't even want to call them experiments, but that's the closest word I can come up with to satisfy a twisted mind. Malin's research could possibly lead to the cure of the genophage. Morden himself has said it. So, it's not... I mean, if we purge it, we'll have to start from scratch. If we keep it, it'll be that much easier to cure the genophage, and all those lives won't be wasted. That's the choice. Rex and Tank Baby could finally get laid and make the sacrifice actually mean something to obtain the data. Exactly. Your choice is basically, is the data we found worth the sacrifice or not? So 5 minutes for the poll. The choice is yours. Do you save Malin's data to make it easier to cure the genophage and possibly keep Rex's promise? Or do you purge the data because you don't think it's worth all the death and atrocities and lives that were lost to obtain it in the first place? This is not an easy choice. I don't mean it. Especially if you're making it blind. After the vote, I will tell you what I did my first run. And why. Also, pay no attention to the tank baby right beside us. Alright, so far we have 4 votes to save the data, no votes to purge it. And we've got about 2 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock. 5 more have yet to cast their vote. Yeah, as for... Right, we got another vote for save the data. And I am not taking Ruthless into effect for this. I could see Piper doing either suggestion. And we've already established that Piper is trying to get away from ruthlessness. Because she's seen where that will lead. So, I'm taking Ruthless out of the equation for a lot of these decisions now. Also, feel free to leave why you do things in the chat. Imagine it in real life. Someone asks you something and you're motionless for 5 minutes exactly. What's done is done. You can't bring those who died back in the process. Or you can't bring back those who died in the process, but you might be able to make their deaths mean something. You have a point, Floof. But the counter-argument is, by keeping the data and using it, you validate those atrocities. Trying to find some sort of good and hanging on to it despite the evil done. But yeah, this is not an easy choice. I won't judge anyone for voting the way they did. All right. 5 votes. I think I think I'm gonna go ahead and end it because mathematically I don't think purge the data can do it. So we are saving the data.
If you think it could be useful, why not hang on to it?
Worked for years to create modified genophage. Should destroy this. Malin's work could cure genophage. Don't know. Effects on Krogan, effects on Galaxy. Too many variables. Too many variables.
You regret what the Krogan have become. You see the horror of what they did here. But you see the loss, too.
Wasted potential.
They don't deserve this, Morden. Save the data.
Point taken, Shepard. Capturing data. Wiping local copy. Still years away from cure, but closer than starting from scratch. Done, Chunka, anywhere else. Maybe somewhere sunny.
Let's get out of here.
Alright, now that we've made that choice, I can say this. First, when I first did my first playthrough, as Carolina, I saved the data. For exactly the reason that Flooferson made. What's done is done, you can't bring them back. But because this actually can do a cure, their sacrifice won't be wasted. And their deaths can mean something. This was shortly after I watched Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. And I remember the scene where Alphonse is getting his ass kicked in a fight with Pride. And someone is begging him to use their Philosopher's Stone. And he's like, no, I won't use it. It's got human lies in it. And the guy's like, lies that Pride and his ilks, let their lives have meaning. Let them fight back. So that's why I chose save the data. Also, this was one of those decisions that if you got it wrong, you could actually screw over the Mass Effect 3 ending. You made the right decision. So, you're gonna go into Mass Effect 3 with a more stacked deck, thanks to this. You could still screw it up, but you're making it harder. Mission summary. Troubled by Clan Warlock's progress toward genophage cure without Cerberus knowledge. Cure data may be useful, Krogan dangerous, but if recruited as shock troops against the Reapers, extremely valuable. Morden's assistant is no longer a problem. Morden will have no trouble focusing on the mission. Morden is now loyal. So, the question is he a cub? As we do stuff, I will go ahead and let you decide. It'll be a quick one. There we go. We're gonna head back to the Normandy real quick, because we got some research to make. And we can get a new gun. Namely, a portable nuke. And we all want that, don't we? We might actually be going on a 3-hour stream, but I will tell you this.
You might want to speak with Tali. She seems very worried about you.
Grunt's loyalty mission will not take as much out of us as let's take weapon ammo and the M920 cane. Floofy. Alright, so heads, Morden is a cub. Tails, he's not a cub. That's a head, he's a cub. Purpose, didn't you, Floof? Alright. So
Hope he finds supper.
What a genophage.
Have it over there, son. Not important now.
Alright. Oh no. You guys are a big
You might want
decision.
to speak with Tali. She seems very worried about
Yeah, I'll get to it after the grunt loyalty mission. Or as long as it is. Alright. So we need Grunt for... So... let's test out, see if this pull works. Got it. Tech. I'm giving you the option if you want Tali, and otherwise we'll go ahead and just pull Morden in. It's like, I don't understand what's wrong, because my bitrate, it's a little unstable, but according to my stream manager, it's somewhat healthy. It says excellent health, so I don't know what's going on. Literally pixelating like dial-up and cable. Damn it. I don't know if that's on your end or my end. Or both. Alright. Biotic or tech evens. So, I'm gonna have to actually do another coin flip. Heads, biotic, tails, tech. Heads, biotic. Alright, new poll. Miranda. Jacob. Jack. Alright. Come on. Come on. There we go. Three votes for Jack already. Wow. I mean, she'll probably actually like this mission. So I don't blame you for picking her. Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and end it. It's Jack, it's unanimous, pretty much. Mathematically, I don't think they can, Alright. Alright, we finally have 4. Do area overload. Because we like AoEs. 100. Thank you for the bits. Shockwave. Alright. And we need to switch our heavy weapon to the cane. Yep, okay, let's go. Alright. Let's talk with Rex again.
Adopted surviving members of Clan Werlock, mostly women and children. Also, I have been unable to access local medical records. I suggest asking the local clan leader for assistance with Grunt's problem.
Shepard, what can I do for you, my friend?
I have a Krogan on my crew. He has some kind of sickness and needs treatment.
Where are you from, whelp? Was your clan destroyed before you could learn what is expected of you?
I have no clan. I was tanked by Warlord Okir. My line distilled from Kredok, Moro, Shiagar.
You recite warlords, but you are the offspring of a syringe.
I am pure Krogan. You should be in awe.
Dare you talk to my tank baby like that? I will kill you.
Name. A very hated name.
He is dead.
Of course. You're with Shepard. How could he be alive?
I need Grunt back up to speed. What's wrong with him?
There's nothing wrong with him. He's becoming a full adult.
Puberty? Grunt's growing up?
I don't care what aliens call it. Krogan undergo the rite of passage. Too far, Rex. Your
I
clan
forgot
may
to
rule, but
take
this
that
thing is
off.
not Krogan. Idiot. So, Grunt.
I'll do that.
Do you wish to stand with
Monday. Because actually, Floof will be. Stream will be a stream more movie making. Pull that
His choice.
It is in my blood. It is what I am for.
Boy, speak with the shaman. He's over on the second level. Show
God,
and
my
he'll
bit
set
rate
you
is
on
pretty
the
bad.
path.
Nice.
You too. How many times have you stepped in a mess for your crew? Hmm?
I need to go. We'll go over this another time.
Hunt well, Shepard.
Okay, so what we need to do is talk with the shaman. But first, do you guys want to end the stream here and pick this up next week? Because I mean, if I'm having problems, it might be best to call to get. Okay. We'll go ahead and call it here then. Major one though. That's the important one was Morden's. But we will start out next week. Grunt's loyalty mission. Floof play Remnant. We're gonna re-roll the campaign and start from scratch, kind of like a new game. Tuesday goes to Captain Scarlet and Thursday more Ace 6 Scarface challenge. Friday Ace 5 cockpit challenge, and Mass Effect, or more Mass Effect on Saturday. We will start with Grunt's loyalty mission, then do Tally's loyalty mission. Again, sorry for cutting it short, being a butt. So, anyway, I'll see you all later. Have a great weekend, and hopefully Twitch is better later. Bye.